Welcome back to the Cartoon History Channel. And this is the Cartoon History Channel YouTube. And this is Saturday Afternoon Retro 2022. And today we're talking about the Rugrats from 1991 to 2004. Basic concept of the original Rugrats from 1991 to 2004 was in the mind of a toddler. It had your four main Rugrats originally: Phil, Leo, Chucky, and Tommy, and your antagonist, Tommy's cousin, Angelica. From the very start off to the very first episode of Tommy's first birthday, where they try to get at some dog food, that opens up the door of possibilities of why are they thinking this way and how do they think? Because that's what the basic concept of the show is about. How do toddlers think? And it was the top Nicktoon until SpongeBob hit on May 1st, 1999. It was the big breakout Nicktoon of the first three: Rugrats, Doug, and Ren and Stimpy. Parental side, you had Stu Pickles, that was the struggling toy inventor, and you had Dee Dee Pickles, that was the part-time teacher. And then with Angelica's parents, you had the two workaholic parents that were so into their work. That's why they spoiled Angelica, because they didn't spend any time with her, but just gave her whatever she wanted. And the true parenting factor in that was Stu and Dee Dee. And then you've got the zany granddad, Grandpa Lou. And then you've got the other grandparents, Boris and Minka, who are more serious and your typical old people. But the show also expresses different cultures. Dee Dee is Jewish and the Pickles are Christian. So Tommy experienced Jewish holidays as well as Christmas. The season 2 episode, Meet the Carmichaels, and that's when they introduced the black culture to the show, Susie Carmichael. The dad on that family, is the writer of Stu Pickles' favorite cartoon, The Dummy Bears, which is a take on the Care Bears. And another thing about Tommy's dad, Stu, is he is a very man-child, like very similar to SpongeBob. Susie was voiced by Cree Summer. That Carmichael family was a positive influence on a that diverse type of, to show the family as just any ordinary family in the neighborhood. Like I was saying about Tommy's first birthday, all of the first season episodes and beyond, like Candy Bar Creep Show, that there have been episodes upon episodes that focus on the mind of a child. Candy Bar Creep Show was the introducing episode that talked about the introduction of the Reptar Bar. And then there was the episode at the movies that introduced the Reptar character. But all of the episodes in all the seasons are from the mind of just what if and why and how did they think that way. They were written that way. And the whole entire cast is women, except for the guys that play the adult men. That they're men, but the main Rugrat cast are all women. Chris Kavanaugh, E.G. Daly, Kath Soucie, Cheryl Chase. They were all voiced. They were all women. The show also had pop culture references, like in the episode when the stars were falling and Tommy Pickles' dog got out. So they flipped it around in the imaginary baby's imagination part of the episode as a Star Wars reference. Angelica playing the role of the Darth Vader. Granddad, Lou Pickles, was your stereotypical person that was an old grump. But he was a feisty, kind of like Abe Simpson, except he didn't ramble off as much. And he lived with the family instead of living in a retirement until Acorn Nuts and Davy Butts, where he moves out. And that Flushing Waters episode. Granddad is into fishing and bowling, but he also fancies himself as a gardener. Favorite number is 15. But also, like I mentioned before, it's not just Christmas and Jewish holidays. They also mention Kwanzaa. There was this episode called A Rugrats Kwanzaa that's specifically dedicated to the Carmichaels and Susie and her family. There's other pop culture references like Water Dry Story, which is a pop culture reference to West Side Story. Character Reptar is a pop culture reference to Godzilla. And there's an ape character called Gord that's a pop culture reference to King Kong. In my next video, if you want, I can talk about the differences between this one and the new Rugrats. Tell me in the comments if you want me to do that or if you want me to do something else. But that's it for this video. And remember to like and subscribe and comment and hit the notification bell if you want to know about my videos every Saturday and Friday at 3. You can personalize your notifications or you can hit the gray bell, which will let you notify for all of my videos every Friday and Saturday at 3. And if you want more cartoon history, remember I've got some social media links that are in the comments. I've got 2 Instagrams, a Cartoon History Channel 1 and a Cartoon History Channel 2, and a TikTok, the Cartoon History Channel TikTok.